Hello, my name is Gabriela. I come from Poland and I studied food bioscience at GCU. The reason why I chose food science is because I'm crazy about food, how important it is from a social perspective, but I also really like to understand the scientific reasoning behind how products are made and reformulated to keep up with people's needs these days. At GCU, I got a chance to learn a lot about different aspects of food industry. During my thesis, I worked on detection of pathogens in dog food, and that time I developed a strong interest in food microbiology. I learned a lot about how to handle microorganisms, but also how to carry out experiments by myself. Also, in the final year of uni, I got a chance to go to Amsterdam for an Erasmus exchange, and during that time I learned a lot about marketing and business aspects of food. Then, after my graduation at GCU, I decided to come back to the Netherlands to study for my master's degree at Wageningen University. So I'm currently here. I'm doing food technology master's with a specialization in biotech, because later on I would really like to develop a career in the field of food fermentation. So basically using microorganisms to make food taste better. I defended my master thesis this March, and currently I am doing my final internship before graduation. So I'm working at a product team of Kraft Heinz Research and Development Center, and I'm working on reformulation of tomato ketchup and plant-based mayonnaise. I feel that choosing food science was really the best thing that I could have done. I never regretted that. It was an amazing experience so far. There is so many opportunities and so many different directions that you can choose in this field. So I'm pretty sure that you will not be disappointed, and I can strongly recommend studying that, especially at GCU.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm a technical services scientist at our biofarm Roan based in Glasgow. I studied food bioscience at Glasgow Caledonian University. Food bioscience jumped out at me mainly because of the placement opportunities, and it was so different from the others that were on offer. So at work there's about 70 of us in total, 15 of which are scientists about. They have degrees ranging from biology and chemistry to more specific industrial chemistry and analytical chemistry. So we manufacture and distribute test kits for the analysis of mycotoxins, vitamins and allergens in food and feed. My role specifically as a technical services scientist is post-purchase support for customers and supporting other functions of the business. So for example, allowing marketing to generate promotional material for sales. So we would be in the lab generating data to allow them to create a poster or something. But a big part of my time is spent developing methods for the analysis of new types of food or untested types of food, or if there's legislation changes, for example. For example, I recently finished a project developing a method for ochratoxin A in red wine must and licorice powder. So development of methods can usually take between 1 month and 1 year. This one took about a month and a half, so it wasn't too bad. I think what's good about my job is every day is different. It's really dynamic. There's always lots of projects on the go at any given time, so you can kind of jump from one to the other, so they don't get stale. Or if you really want to knuckle down, you can get on with one big project. There's a lot of satisfaction when you finish developing a method, or when you resolve a customer's problem, even if it just takes an hour, whether it's a day or whether it's a month. If you manage to solve the problem with your expertise, it's really, really satisfying. So I definitely recommend getting into the food industry. The employment opportunities are fantastic. They're really diverse. If you want to go for a lab approach or a manufacturing approach, quality control, it's a really, really diverse industry to get into. So I would recommend it.
Hi, I'm Lotta. I graduated from GCU with a food bioscience degree in 2019. At GCU, I was able to develop a well-rounded skill set in food science and gain knowledge of the food industry. I found that the staff are really, really helpful, and they try to support you in pursuing anything that you're interested in. During my last year, GCU gave me an opportunity to study in Amsterdam for 6 months, during which I was able to further develop my skills by taking part of a new product development project, as well as learning how to successfully market food products. After graduating, I found that I had a lot of different options, and I personally went to study medical microbiology. As the food bio course is really practical and very science-based, I found I was really well equipped for my master's course in terms of microbiology knowledge, but also research and lab skills. Then, along with a few other GCU food bio graduates, I worked in a diagnostic lab carrying out testing for COVID-19. The support given by food science teaching staff didn't end with graduation either. By staying in touch with the staff, I've been able to receive quite a lot of useful advice about several job opportunities that have interested me, one of which I'm actually employed with now. Now I'm working as a food technologist on a reformulation project in order to make food products healthier. My jobs so far have been very, very different, and I think the course prepares you really well for a vast variety of roles.